guys, it's LaShonda, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can become a big part of the LaShonda Glam fam. And if you are not new here, please, thank you so much. Why did I say please? Okay. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back and joining me today for another video. Today I have put together this beautiful fall makeup look for you dolls. Highlight on fleek, right? I know, yes, but yeah, I put together this beautiful fall look using all the products from my Crayon Case collection that I received from Supercent herself. I'll go ahead and list her website down below, Instagram, all of that good stuff, so you guys can go ahead and look her up. And I'm just gonna go over really quickly before we get into the makeup tutorial some of the things that I picked up from the collection today. So I got these little brushes that I used in the tutorial. It came with like a little 7-piece brush set, and it's so cute because they have like these little crayon Crayola look to it. I think that's super cute. So I received these little brushes from the collection. I also received this little angled brush here with the spoolie on the end for my brows. I received that. I also received this little cute brush. It was so cute I couldn't even use it. I didn't use it. I just want to save it for something. What I'm saving for, I don't know, but I will be using it in the future. It just looks so cute. I might just add it to my brushes that look real cute on my vanity and let it look cute there and just not use it because it's so pretty, so soft and so fluffy. So I did receive this brush. I also received a whole brush set that I used today from the Crayon Case collection, and the brush set looks like this, and they're dirty because I just used them for this tutorial that I did today. So this is what the brush set looks like. Just comes with these little 5 brushes, like a angle brush, powder brush, a fluff brush, a foundation brush, and a little eye brush or a concealer brush you can use this for. So I did receive these brushes. I'm so excited about those. Thank you so much for adding those to my collection. I also received this little palette here, and it is called Watch My Smoke. Cute. And the palette looks like this. And so I'm kind of upset that I used it, but I didn't tell you guys the color that I was using. Like I see on the back of the box, she does have the names here listed. I wish they was like inside the case right here or something so that I can tell you guys what I'm using while I'm using it. So I apologize that I didn't tell you the names of the shadows while I was using it, but this is the beautiful palette that I received from her, and the colors are all very colorful and very beautiful, might I add. It came with this little my Crayon Case bag. I didn't use it, but I guess you can like stick all of your stuff from the collection inside this bag if you're going to be traveling with it. So I am going to be using this if I'm going anywhere and I want to pack all my stuff in there. My makeup, I can use it for a nice little makeup bag. I did receive 2 of these little concealer palettes. One is in the shade 2 and the other one is in the shade 3. I received 2 of these little Crayon Case brow pomades, and I really like it. I'm not a brow pomade fan, but it like really got my brows on fleek. I'm like feeling some type of way. I might have to switch over, girl. So I got one in ebony and I got one in medium brown, and today I used the one in ebony. I also received these lippies, which I'm excited about. I think this one is called Weed At. This pink one was called Holly Grove, so I'm definitely going to be wearing pink. You guys know I love some pink. And the Weed At color looks just like the Weed At chicken and waffle color of the building. If you ever in New Orleans and you go eat Weed At's chicken and shrimp, not chicken and waffle, chicken and shrimp. So I thought that was cute that she made a little color that's kind of like close to that. And I also received the color that I'm wearing today, and this is called Murder Matte. And honey, when I tell you it is matte, it is like a super duper matte, and I'm loving it because I'm a matte girl. I don't like anything glossy really, so I was excited that I received these shades, and I'm hoping that these other lippies are matte too. I want to say they are because when I went to the event to pick up the items, I think she was wearing these same 2 colors together, if I'm not mistaken. It looked very pretty on her, by the way. And last but not least, I did receive this little and Glola. Like, oh my god, you guys, look at that glow. Look at that glow. Like, yes, honey, you can see me from a mile away with this glow. And honey, I don't care if I'm wearing too much. Like, I like glow. You guys know a girl is never done with her makeup until she is glowing to the gods, honey. So those are all the products that I received today from my little crayon case collection from Miss Super Scent herself. So if you guys want to see how I got this beautiful glittery pop and glow glam look, then please just continue to watch. So first I'm going to prime my face with my Too Faced Hangover primer. And then I'm going to go ahead and color correct, and I'm going to be color correcting with the little case that she gave me. And I think this one's, yeah, they have one in 02 and one in 03. I'm going to use the one in 03. It's a little concealer case, and it has a few colors in here that I can correct with, and I did swatch these two colors here. It's kind of peachy orange, so this is what I'm going to use to be color correcting my dark spots and underneath my eyes. A little white, but it'll get the job done. It'll do exactly what I need it to do. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. Give me some little pomades to fill in my brows with. So one is in medium brown and the other one is in ebony. I think I'm going to go with the shade ebony. I want to say ebony. It's a darker brown. It's not really black. It's just a really darker brown, and I like my brows kind of dark. And now I do like to outline my brows because I always use my pencil, but since we're going to be using our pomade, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do an outline with my pencil, and then I'll go in and fill it in with the pomade. I'm going to be using her little angle brush that she gave me, something on it, the primer. And I'm just going to fill in my sparse areas with this pomade. And that's really dark. That's darker than what I thought it was going to be. I probably could totally get away with using the medium brown one, but I always like my tail end kind of dark. And then as I get to the front of my brow, I'll just spoolie it in with whatever is left on the brush. Okay, come through, Super girl. I like the brow pomade. I'm not a big brow pomade fan, but I'm really feeling this. Let me go ahead and do my other brow. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into that little concealer palette and clean up my brows. And this one is in the shade 02. And I'm going to go into this shade up here to clean up my brows with. This brow pomade is like giving me life. Like, OMG. Like, look at that brow, honey. Okay, now for the top of my brows, I'm just going to use my foundation because I don't want to use anything too light on the top of my brows. Okay, now that we are done with the brows, we can move on to the eyes. You guys know I like to do my eyes before I do my face, so that's what we're going to be doing. And I must say I love the way that the brow pomade dries down. I didn't even have to use any powder. Whoa. That's pretty nice. So that's a plus. I like the brow pomade. Thumbs up on that, Supergirl. You did great. So the Watch My Smoke eyeshadow palette, and it's a little white color in here that I'm just gonna lightly dust over my eyelids. Okay, now one thing I will say about this palette is I wish that it came with a few transition colors, like those burnt orangey colors, or you know, soft browns. We didn't have any, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using some singles just to kind of go in and give me a little bit of transition. So I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Caramel and just go ahead and give me a little bit of transition here. I'm going to be using my Morphe E23 brush, and I'm just going to give me a little bit of transition right over my eye to kind of prepare me for the next color that I'm going to be using. Okay, now that I have a nice transition going, I'm going to be going in to this little red shade just to give me a little bit of fire. So I'm going to be using this little red shade here right in the crease. And I wanted to see if I can use one of the brushes that came with my little kit here. It has these little brushes, but I don't know. I'm going to try. Let's try this little pink brush here that comes with the little kit. And the brush kind of looks like this. And so I'm going to dip this into that little red shade here. And I'm just going to put that right in my crease. Go back in with that first brush we used and just kind of buff out my edges. And you're going to have to kind of go back and forth, because when you do that, you kind of lose a little bit of your pigmentation. So you just kind of got to go back and forth with both brushes till you get it to like the right, you know, density that you want it to be. Now that I have the intensity that I want, I'm going to go ahead and just carve out my crease a little bit just to kind of get a little half crease going here. And I'm just going to go back into that little primer that I had from earlier. I'm going to be taking my favorite cut crease brush. I got this brush in a little packet when I ordered from ColourPop that they sent me, and I've been loving this little flat brush ever since. It looks like this. It's so flat, that's why I like it. And it's got that little curve to it. Now I'm going to be taking one of the little brushes that came in the kit that looks like this. And I'm just going to take this little gold shade here, and I'm just going to place this all over my lid. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give me a little bit of smoke here, and I'm just going to be using the black from this palette to give me a little bit of intensity. Let's use the little green brush from the kit. This little green brush, it looks like this from the little kit. And I'm just going to use it just to smoke out my corners right here. And she has a little pencil brush that's in that kit. So I'm going to take that little pencil brush and just kind of go over like where I've cut my crease at with that black, just to kind of drag it in, just because I don't want to hide the red that I have. So I'm just going to give it just a little bit of smoke right above the edges. This black is not as intense as I would like it to be, so what I'm going to keep doing is I'm just going to keep building it till I get to the shade that I desire. And I'm also going to take this red and put a little bit right in here just to kind of give me that faded blended look. And I'm just using my little Kat Von D triple liner here to draw in my wing. Okay, so I went on ahead and added my lashes off film, but I think I want to add a little bit of glitter to this little look just to make it pop a little bit, because we all know glitter makes everything better. So I'm going to be using my little NYX gold glitter here, and I'm just going to be like lightly tapping this right over the little gold just to give me a little bit of shimmer that probably won't even pick up on film. Okay, and I want to keep my eyes closed because I want to let that dry, so I'm going to fan it a little bit. And this glitter does sting for some odd reason. I don't know why, but it does. Okay, now that we have the hard part over, let's move on to the face. So from the makeup line, I'm going to be using these brushes here to do my foundation with. It comes with these little brushes here that you see here. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this little brush right here and I'm going to apply my foundation with this one. Just looks like this, has a little flat top on it. So I'm going to be using this brush for my foundation. And for foundation today, we're going to be using my Revlon Color Stay, of course. Nice brush, by the way. Might I add. Definitely gets the job done. I always like kabuki brushes to apply my foundation. This is just a little flat top foundation brush. And because I'm not sure what that concealer would do underneath my eyes, I don't play when it comes to underneath my eyes, because Lord knows it can go really wrong really quick. So I'm going to just use what I normally use to conceal under my eyes with my two concealers, my Wet n Wild concealers in Dark Cocoa in the shade Medium Taunty. And I'm just going to go ahead and highlight with these. I'm going to contour with a little cream, just a little bit, not much. I just want to see what this dark shade from this little concealer palette will do. So what I'm going to do is just lightly, it's too dark. It's nice and cool, I can make it work, but it's a little too dark for my skin tone. Just wanted to see what it can do. And just because I did it to the other side, I'm going to go back in on the other side with it just a little bit and blend it in. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and contour with a little powder contour. I'm going to be using this little angled contour brush here. It has just a little slightly angled edge to it, so I'm going to be contouring with that today. I'm going to take my Black Radiance True Complex Contour Kit, and I'm just going to be mixing these two shades right here to contour with today. You know how you just get used to using something? I'm so used to using my contour brush that this one feels a little weird. But nonetheless, I mean, it gets the job done and it's a really good brush. I'm just so used to using what I use. So, you know, when you go out of your normal makeup routine, it's kind of like tough. But mostly everything I used today, you know, did pretty well, I must say. I'm not even mad at anything that I used today. And I'm going to be using this brush from the kit, and I'm going to be using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm just going to go ahead and set my whole face with this. I'll be sure to look up the price of it and list it in the description box below. You guys do know there's a description box underneath, right? I don't think people realize that it's a description box down below, because I take my time and like list every single product that I use, and people still will comment below and ask me, what's the name of this that you use? What is this that you use? I'm like, I took my time and listed every single thing. All you have to do is click on the description where it will says whatever I decide I want to name this video, and just click on the words. Just click on it. If you click on it underneath the video, a whole list of stuff will come down up underneath it for those of you who don't know what a description box is. So just click on the caption. A whole thing is going to come down of what I use, and you can see for yourself. I'm going to list every single product and every single brush that I use today. Okay, go ahead and lightly mist my face with my Mercier water here. I'm going to be using the little Anglola powder that she gave me, the little like diamond dust glow, you know, but I'm going to use this little Rihanna stick here from the Fenty beauty line, and I'm just gonna take like the end of my sponge, and I'm just gonna put this on first, and it's just gonna like intensify the glow. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my Morphe M509 brush, and I'm just going to lightly, yes, dust this right over that little glow stick. Look at that. Look at that, girl. Say I am a bit bummed that I did not get her other glow. I think she had another one, but I didn't have that one in my kit. I'm not sure what the name of that one was, but I wanted to try to mix the two to get like a really popping glow, but it's all good. I mean, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, okay? So I'm just gonna go to the site and I'll just go have to buy it just to try it out. I mean, it's not like I don't have a million highlighters. I mean, I literally have like a freaking 1,000 highlighters, but I'm a makeup artist and I like to collect them, so I definitely would have loved to have that one in my kit as well. Is that too much? Who cares? And the blush that I'm going to be using is my NARS Mona blush. Girl, look at that glow. Girl, you better come through. Ooh, my glow lit. Ooh, my glow lit. Ooh, my glow. Ooh, my... Okay, let me get finished this video. I'm gonna go back into that red shade that we used earlier, and using that same little brush we had earlier, I'm just gonna drag a little bit of that product underneath my eye here. And the lip set I'm going to be using today, I got from the collection, is called Murder Matte. So it's a nice fall color, and I think it goes well with the eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and be using this. I am going to line my lips using my MAC Night Moth pencil. And I'm just going to clean up my lip just a little bit with a little bit of foundation. Even though no one's going to see way under there, but I like perfection. Yes. And this lip is truly matte. It said it was called Murder Matte. And baby, is it matte. And I'm an oily girl, so I love everything matte. Now I'm just going to go ahead and set my whole face using my Too Faced Hangover spray. And that is the finished look. So I'm going to go and let down my hair, put on some earrings, and I'll be right back. And you guys, that is the finished look using all the products from the Crayon Case collection from my girl, Super Scent. I love everything that I used today. And I am so thankful and so grateful that I was one of the 100 makeup artists that you chose to receive some of your products. I was so happy to use them. I hope I did your makeup justice on this beautiful look. And girl, let's talk about this highlight. Like, oh my freaking god, like, do you see that? Do you see that? I mean, like, you can see me from a mile away. That's like my goal, so you know. served. Okay, but anyway, that is everything that I use from the collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys love the fall look since it is the first day of fall. Woohoo! So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Everything that I use is in the description box listed below, so go ahead and check it out if you want to pick up some of the items. I'll also be listing that link to where all these products will be sold at, so you guys can just go ahead and click the link and it take you right to the site. And that is going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're here and you're newbie, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I mean, you're already here. You made it to the end of the video. You might as well go ahead and click that button and become a member, right? So don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll catch all of you dolls in my next video. Bye, dolls.